So now let's see how we can go ahead and work around with Matrix Dynamique inside of Jotform. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and click on Add Element, and then under Widget, you can go ahead and scroll down and find the Matrix Dynamique. If I were to go ahead and click right here, you can see that now I can actually go ahead and add in custom headers. Like head 1 is 60, head 2 is 120 right here. So I can go ahead and use this to collect some sort of a list. Let's say, for example, I can go ahead and say QTY right here for quantity. So I can change around the size of the box by going ahead and typing in, let's say, 30 or 60 as I want. And then in head 2, let me just go ahead right here and type in, let's say, for example, item name right here, just like this. And then I can go ahead and change the size of it. So this is 120, so you can go ahead and make it 140 as well. And now what I'm simply going to go ahead and do right here is press comma, and then I'm going to go around and see price right here, just like this. And for price, I'm just going to go ahead and see something like 40 right here, just like this. So you can see that the sizes can be changed as well. The header color is black. You can even add in hex code if you want to right here, and if you know how to, of course. So you can go ahead and add in the header color, or you can simply go ahead and mention a header color name and it'll change out. You can change the line color as you want as well. So let's just go ahead and type in blue, and this is what you have. The row color is black, so let's just go ahead and type in red, let's say, for example, right here. So this is simply what you have, and then if I were to go ahead and update, this is what you have. So under the properties, you can go ahead and change out the alignment of this according to how you want. You can enable and disable the label as you want. So let me just go ahead and disable it. But even if you were to enable it, you can go ahead and change the alignment of this as you want right here, and you can change around the width and height of this as well. So for example, you can go ahead and make it 600 width. You can go ahead and change it to, let's say, for example, 130 height. You can go ahead and make it required or not as well, and then go to advanced right here, and you can see the Matrix Dynamics right here, just like this. So over here, what you can simply do is, let's say, for example, string this out. You can move it to a new line if you want as well, and even hide the field if you need. So this is what you have. And now under the widget name right here, what I'm going to do is, let's say, for example, go around and say item list right here, just like this. So this is what you have right here. And then if I were to go around over here and preview out the form right here, just like this, this is what you have. So now you got the quantity, so you can go ahead and add in something right here, just like this. And then under item name, let me just go ahead and add in bread, and price right here is going to be let's say 25 right here. You can go ahead and save and add a row, and then you can see that the row is red in color. You can go ahead and add in something else. So let's just go around and say pencil, and this is going to be 10. So you can go ahead and add this in. You can delete this or edit this out as you want, as you can see right here as well, and update it out. And then apart from that, you can go ahead and add in something else as you want. So I'm just going to go ahead and say eraser, type in 15, save and add a row. So basically, this is how a Matrix Dynamics works, as you can see right here, where you can go ahead and dynamically go ahead and add in the details as you want right here, and it gets converted into a table data, just like that. So that is how you can go ahead and add in a Matrix Dynamique in Jotform as you need. So I hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe